안녕하세요 여러분. 프랑스 1편부터 보고 오시면 더 좋습니다.
And the bus and the train is right on time. Oh, I didn't know. It's Xinjiatar. So where are we going right now?
To a one-star Michelin restaurant.
I wish it was 3. But it was Michelin의 고장. It started in France, right? Michelin.
Yeah.
Michelin의 고장.
I think so.
Michelin의 근본. We're going to Michelin star restaurant in Paris or something.
It looks good now.
Oh, because it's like it was such a random place for a restaurant to be in.
Yeah.
This was just all apartments, and then it was just suddenly
nature.
our nature. We're here. Michelin 2025. Bonjour. Can you ask them if you can film a video inside?
Est-ce qu'elle a le droit de filmer à l'intérieur? Bien sûr. Of course.
Ooh,
That's
fancy.
other bite. What are you eating? I'm already like almost.
약간 레스토랑 자체가 이렇게 숲에 있는 듯한 컨셉이라서 너무 예쁜 것 같아요. 그리고 야외 테라스에서 먹었으면 진짜 예뻤을 것 같긴 한데 아직 테라스가 준비가 안 됐고 좀 날씨가 지금 추워가지고 안에서 먹는 게 여러모로 나을 것 같다.
So there is 3 different menus. A little change on the lunch menu. This is beef from the land.
Beef from the land.
Yes.
Okay. Merci.
Aperitif to begin. Glass of champagne, glass of wine.
Can I have coffee? If that's
A coffee?
Yeah.
An espresso?
Just Americano.
Americano? Yeah.
Yes.
Espresso.
I might do wine.
This chocolate cookies. Oh, merci.
Royal, it's a specialty of south of France. It's made with
Because he's from here. I'm from here as well.
Oh yeah, he's from here. Yeah, she's from here.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
same with it.
So on Choyade, it has anchovies.
Anchovy,
capers,
okay,
Yeah. So. You know what? That's insane. I don't like anchovies usually, but this is so good.
I think I just ate a salty part.
Very unlike something you do in a restaurant like this.
Oh,
You use your
okay.
hand and you
Well, I do that all the time. Like the Ratatouille movie. Last time I was in a cafe and I was like, can I have coffee with milk? Maybe I should know how to say milk so that I can like ask for milk like every time I go to a cafe. I was like, how do you say milk? And then he was like, lait. And how do you say coffee with milk? He said, café au lait.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, café au lait. Café au lait. I know café au lait. So we use just random French words.
And English as well.
Yeah. For example, we have Paris baguette. You know that
know
one,
that
yeah?
one.
We also have Dure Jour. Dure Jour. It's not like every day. Like
Ah, tous les jours. Okay.
Dure Jour, which is like a random word for like a bakery. It's awesome.
Mediterranean red tuna, basilic sauce.
Basil.
That's. I'm in. Oh.
That's really good. Oh, okay. It's like almost like rare.
Wrong. Yeah. This is insane.
This is more to my style. No.
Very cool. So yeah, this is the type of things that are gonna be able to cleanse the palate
Your
that
palate
you're ready
before the
to-
dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes so much sense. It's a sorbet.
So it's a rosemary sorbet.
Sorbet?
Yeah.
Sorbet.
Ooh. Oh, that's really fresh.
It really cleanses your palate. Yeah, it really does. It's okay. It's okay. You can laugh. Nothing. What happened?
It's okay, we won't judge if you do. We have a mousse au chocolat, 80% of cacao, and it's made with olive oil.
I don't even know how to eat this. How do you
I
eat
know.
this?
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, even I was still laughing. I was listening.
I like that it's not sweet, but yet it's very chocolatey. 솔직히 다른 데 있는 1스타보다 훨씬 더 맛있어. 한국에 있었다면 2스타 정도는 됐을 것 같은 맛. I think the standard is just different here. I've been to like Michelin 1 stars in Seoul a lot.
Yeah.
But sometimes they were like so shitty. Like, why did this even get like a Michelin? Yeah. This is really good.
If this is 1 star, you can't even imagine what. More
Stars, yeah. 우리 코코가 말하길 팁을 꼭 남겨야 된다고 하네요. 20%? 20% 정도는 남겨줘야 된다고 합니다.
Merci beaucoup, c'était incroyable. How do you say it?
Incroyable. Incroyable, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that was like excellent service. I absolutely loved it.
55 euros for what we just got. I promise you people spend the same amount of money in the restaurant I work in.
Yeah.
For food that
For
is like
much less.
so much shittier.
Yeah. Like usually service is not this level when it comes to 1 star Michelin. That was like really, really high service. I didn't expect it to be so fancy because it was like only 1 star, but it was like the waiters were like all suited up. They were like, I already had 1 coffee because like I was like so fucking tired, and I'm just gonna ask how much the coffee is, and he said 12 euros per cup. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm not. So I'm just gonna wait until I get to my Airbnb to have coffee.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I spent.
I'm gonna have some. Oh, can I have the last coffee?
Yeah. I thought I would. So I couldn't like put. Hello, we're getting ready. I think maybe this is for like specifically K-pop concerts, in my opinion. Like getting dressed up and like having like a cool outfit that kind of matches like the vibe is because we don't get to see the groups a lot.
Yeah, but then again, when you think about it for like Harry Styles, Taylor Swift.
Well, you're right. That's also like a big
That might be
thing.
like more of like a generational thing. With us, what I was saying is like the way I see getting ready for a concert is like, to me, it's like Fashion Week.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
when I'm-
Olivia Rodrigo, it was also super insane. Harry Styles, like people went all out.
Like their costume, makeup.
Yeah. It was. I think the last concert I went to that wasn't K.
We're very fashion oriented.
But I would say Korea as well because you guys.
Yeah, I feel like you're more sensitive to fashion.
Instead of like.
Yeah, I feel like when we go to a concert, it's more about them, not about me. You know what I mean? Like it's their performance, it's their moment to shine. So I care less about how I look.
Yeah.
And you know, just seeing them on stage is just. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why we don't have that culture, but it sounds fun.
It's so fun. For me, I swear to God, the second I buy a ticket, the first thing I wonder is not like,
What am I gonna wear?
Stay? What am I gonna, like, how am I gonna get there? It's, oh my God, what am I gonna wear?
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be my main concern.
Me too.
Hey.
As in, like with BTS, for example, I went to see them once.
Uh-huh.
And they've only been to Mexico 2 times. And when they announced that they would be coming, I was like, I have to go because there's no way they're coming again. And for me, like that's 99% of the artists I go to see in Mexico because they don't go to Mexico. Like, please come to Mexico, I'm begging you.
Come to Mexico.
Like,
멕시코 가랍니다. 멕시코 가세요.
네. 네. 제발.
멕시코 가세요.
지금부터 fly. If you wanna know how, I'll show you right now. Make you bounce, make you bounce it. Yeah.
Proposes. Oh, this is
Okay, so Isabella, tell me about your outfit.
Oh, okay. G tag.
Okay,
This
it
is-
says Jake.
Yeah.
So what's your outfit about?
So my outfit is basically Jake in the No Doubt
No
music
Doubt era.
video. Yeah.
직장인.
직장인 vampire.
Vampire. How much did it cost, the whole outfit?
Oh, around 90 euros.
90 euros.
Yeah, so I would say with the bag and everything, but I don't have my bag here.
Oh, give us a little tour.
Oh.
Yay, slay. Okay, how about you, Lauren? Tell us about your outfit.
My outfit is based on No Doubt outfit.
Oh, okay.
As well,
the same.
like,
It's also a 직장인 outfit.
Yeah, but I want to look like Hunkum Park.
Oh, 박성원. Okay,
That's
okay. Okay, so you have to explain about your outfit really quick.
My outfit is from I forgot. Outside music video. Changwon's outfit. This was my pants that I dyed, and
Oh,
then
she died personally.
this I bought off of Vinted, which is like a European thing. This I made myself.
Yeah. Give us a little tour. Woo! Yay! All right, you guys have to go.
Yeah. yeah.
안녕. 잘 다녀와. Have fun. 드디어 혼자. 진짜 신기하지 않아요? 우리나라는 콘서트를 간다고 막 저렇게까지 막 엄청 막 옷을 사고 차려입고 막 화장을 하고 막 그런 문화는 없는데 얘네는 정말 그 하루가 엄청나게 특별한 날이고 뭔가 의상도 다 갖춰 입고 메이크업도 딱 하고 그러는 날이라고 하는 게 정말 우리나라랑 좀 문화가 다른 것 같아요. 그래서 신기합니다. 이런 걸 또 보는 것도 처음이어가지고 저 같은 경우는 이제 혼자가 되었는데 웃긴 게 파리에 온 지 한 거의 6일째 됐는데 단 한 번도 에펠탑을 본 적이 없어요. 그래가지고 오늘은 에펠탑을 좀 보러 가야겠다 싶어가지고 제가 평소에 저장해놨던 샌드위치 가게가 있어요. 근데 거기서 샌드위치를 먹고 에펠탑에 가서 에펠탑 그 점등하는 거 보고 올 것 같습니다. 출발해 보도록 하겠습니다. 비가 6시에는 그친다고 했는데 그치기는커녕 그냥 사람 얼굴에 대고 담배를 연기를 내뿜는 쿨한 파리 사람들. 몰라. 그냥 즐기자. 시원하네. 예쁜 풍경을 보면서 뭐 걷는 것도 일종의 경험이라고 생각을 하고 따뜻하게 입고 나가길 잘한 것 같아요. 뭔가 파리 거리를 걷는 게 처음인 것 같아요. 첫날은 베르사유 그 동네만 갔었고 첫날은 디즈니랜드에만 있었고 이름이 카레빵데미. 심지어 이곳은 프랑스 사람이 운영하는 데가 아니라 일본인이 운영하는 데라고 들었는데 라는 곳입니다. 여기 있는데 마감한 거 아니겠지? 너무 많네? 어디선가 음악 소리가 저기 있다. 미녀와 야수 OST를 여기서 이렇게 연주하고 있다니 너무 멋있다. 파리 사람들 확실히 패션이 엄청 패셔너블해. 나 관광객으로서 지금 솔직히 쪽팔려. 난 이렇게 입고 있는데. 엄청 패셔너블하지 않아요, 다들? 약간 내 로망은 이렇게 옷을 입고 저렇게 옷을 입고 파리 한복판을 돌아다니는 거예요. 모모인 파리를 찍는 거였는데 현실은 파리의 매력을 이제는 좀 알게 되겠는데. 이곳이 바로 바스티유 광장. 일단 바스티유 광장을 하면은 바스티유 감옥이 있었던 곳이죠. 우리가 프랑스 하면은 프랑스의 뭐 음식, 프랑스의 프랑스의 패션, 에펠탑 다 엄청 유명하긴 하지만 우리가 잊으면 안 되는 게 혁명이 처음으로 일어난 곳이 바로 프랑스고, 귀족이 아닌 일반 평민들이 처음으로 군주 왕권을 향해서 혁명을 일으킨 굉장히 역사적인 사건이잖아요. 국가의 주인은 국민이다 라는 그런 정신을 처음으로 시작한, 프랑스에서 처음 시작됐기 때문에 어떻게 보면 바스티유 광장은 프랑스뿐만 아니라 전 세계에서도 굉장히 의미가 있는 그런 곳이라고 생각을 하고, 거꾸로 남은 그 잔여물들을 이제 Hello.
It's you vlogging?
Yes, I'm vlogging.
YouTube channel?
YouTube, yes, I do.
What is?
My
Yes,
YouTube?
I'm going to subscribe.
Okay. Momo, M-O-M-O,
Yes,
underbar.
yes.
That's me.
I subscribe. Oh, you have mille.
A lot of
Yes, a lot of.
Not a lot, but thank
Yes.
Merci, merci.
De rien.
Can you be in our video?
Yes, no problem. It's okay.
Everybody crossing when it's red light.
Yes, it's Paris.
Bye, 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 bye. 유쾌한 학생이에요. 근데 왜 빨간 불인데 잘 건너는 거지? 와. Sorry, can you take my picture? Yeah. From Japan? Korea. Yes. 안녕하세요. Where are you guys from? Nepal. Thank you so much. 사진 엄청 열심히 찍어주셨어. 내가 어떻게 저분들 사진 딱 잘 찍겠다 알았냐면, 내가 핸드폰을 건네주자마자 렌즈를 딱 끄시는 거야. 거기서 이거 고수들이다. 과연 볼까요? 얼마나 잘 찍으시는지. 근데 막 엄청 잘 찍으시진 않았네. 방금 어떤 한국인이신 줄 알고 여쭤봤는데 알고 보니 한국인은 아니셨는데 훨씬 잘 찍어주셨어요. 감사합니다. 여기 진짜 히든 스팟 맞는 것 같은 게, 보시면 여기 에펠탑이 바로 이렇게 앞에 있는데 사람 한 명도 없어. 한 명은 있지 당연히. 근데 이제 아무도 없어요. 사람 아무도 없어. 그 원래 이렇게 이런 레스토랑 같은 데서 이제 먹으면서 이렇게 볼 수도 있지만 그냥 저분들처럼 이렇게 저렇게 앉아가지고 에펠탑을 보면 되는 거야. 그냥 이런 거 하나 훔쳐가지고 써볼까? 이런 거 이거 깔고 앉아야지. 제가 아까 엄청난 걸 챙겨왔다고 했죠. 와인을 감자튀김이랑 먹으려고 와인을 챙겨왔어요. 와인잔은 차마 챙겨오지 못했지만. 이 스팟에 아무도 없음. 옆에 친구들 몇 명이랑 진짜 나밖에 없어. 네, 이렇게 해서 파리 여행은 끝이 났습니다. 이번 여행은 뭔가 정작 파리 근교에서만 뭐 이것저것 많이 해가지고 정작 파리 시내를 돌아보지를 못한 것 같아요. 그래서 뭐 조금 아쉽습니다만 파리는 뭐 다음에 오면 되죠. 파리야 언제든지 다시 오면 되니까. 그리고 이제 내일은 체크아웃 날인데 내일은 어디를 가느냐? 프랑스 여행이 아직 끝이 아닙니다. 이제는 프랑스 남부로 갑니다. 그래서 프랑스 남부 어디로 가는지는 내일 또 알려드리도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 파리 여행은 여기까지. 안녕!